Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GameLifeGame. We're going to do a little Warcraft lore grind here. I want you to meet Hergrin, the Dwarven warrior, who will be taking you through your journey through every single quest on the Alliance side in the world of Warcraft. This is going to be a long series. We're going to try to do a few videos a week. Interspersed with other series. Thank you for joining me. Hope we have a good time here. Hope you guys enjoy it as we go through War Master and beyond with Hergrin. Let's see what he's all about.
Well met.
Hold the line. Hey, you there! You're a stout-looking warrior. Lend us a hand. Looks like today's big earthquake shook a bunch of those barbarous trogs out of the ground, and they're sure steamed about something. My men are doing what they can to hold them off, but we could use a hand. Do your part. Head just south of here and help me dig me mountaineers out of trouble. We've got to hold the line. Slay 6 Rockjaw invaders.
Be good.
Alright. I mean, there was one. Can't attack that target. So I have to go over here instead. No, we can't charge or anything yet, so we're just gonna run up on these guys. Do some slamming. This is a new series. It's our first YouTube exclusive series. Quite a while. We're going to be doing daily YouTube uploads from now on. So if you've been a fan of the channel, thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, thank you for joining me. I'm glad we could make your acquaintance. Let's kill some of these dudes right here. This is really just about exploring Warcraft as we lead up to the final, I think it's the final expansion, planned, Battle for Azeroth. And we're going to take this guy through every quest in the game. We're going to do all of Vanilla first, so we'll actually cap him at 60 when the time comes. Come here, you! He's so fast. Come here, Speedy. Done a bunch of other Warcraft videos on the channel, mostly stream archives. This is a YouTube exclusive. We won't be streaming this character, or any more Warcraft for that matter, for a good long while. Maybe when Battle comes out, we'll see. But, yeah.
What's
Follow
on
this
your
channel.
mind?
Follow this series on a daily basis, hopefully. Impressive work, laddie. We can hold the perimeter from here on out. Come take this for your troubles. It might come in handy, as I've got something more important to ask of ye. Alright, I got pants. I love pants. Alright, Hergrin, listen up. I know a thing or two about trogs, and one of those things is that the biggest, strongest trogs get the most respect. The brutes value strength over anything else. You see those great big trogs sitting back behind the front lines? They're the closest they have to what you'd call a leader. Go take out a few and show them what it means to mess with the sons of Ironforge.
See you
We can
soon.
do that. We'll work on it. Hey, Sten.
What can I do for you?
Hergrin, listen! Unlike Joran, I've no need for your blade, but I do need someone with a steady hand and a bit of courage. Our mountaineers are trained to protect the village from the old wolf attack. Not an all-out Trog invasion. Many of our best have succumbed to wounds and exhaustion, and I need your help bandaging them up. Here, take my first aid kit, and assist as many as you can.
See you soon.
Alright, we could probably do that. As many as I can. There's one.
What can I do
You
for
don't
you?
have to do anything there, you just have to heal up. She's looking at me. You're a lifesaver for Ironforge. It's a good cause as any. He's happy. Thanks, I can make it from here.
How
There's
are
another
you?
lass in trouble. Let's take care of this big bum. What are you doing, you big bastard? What are you doing? You're going to have to lie down for me. There's another one. There's another two. We'll rescue our lad over here in a minute. Oh, he kicked me with his ugly feet. Keep your three-toed ugly feet to yourself, you bum. Back into your ground. We made level 2.
How are you?
Good, how are you? I feel better now. Up and over. Come here, you. Let me smell your crotch. That's not nice. Keep that thing out of my face. Your loincloth. It's hiding nothing. Got nothing going on down there, big goonie. Alright. go hand in these quests. I always like this zone. Snowy and pretty. This is the first zone I ever explored in the World of Warcraft. Way back when, I believe I started with a dwarf warrior. And here we are again, doing it the way it all started, some 13 or 14 years ago. Now I can't get out the dwarf accent, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Many of those that you saved have already made it back to camp. The wounds are well dressed. You might have a future in first aid if you're into that sort of thing.
Off with you.
I'm into a lot of things. That's one of them.
What can I do for you?
They blame us for destroying their home, you say. Well, that wasn't us. That was the horrible earthquake we had earlier today. Are they that dense that they can't see we nearly lost our camp too? Can't blame a Trog for fighting for his home, though. Hey, we forgot to put our pants on. We appreciate your help out here, but there may be a place where they need you even more. Hey, cut it out. Due to the Trog attacks, not to mention that massive earthquake we just had, we're putting all civilians on lockdown inside Anvilmar, just up the hill to the northwest. Go and talk to my wife Jonah inside Anvilmar. I'm certain she's in need of an able-bodied man such as yourself.
Keep your feet on the ground.
This sentence has made me uncomfortable, sir, but I will go and do as you say. Wait, first put your clothes on. There you go. If you're going to see my wife, put your pants on. That's fair. That's a reasonable request he has of us. So if you guys are like me and you've had this decade-plus long love affair with this game, you'll understand why I'm making this series. I want to revisit it all one more time before probably after the next expansion I think about moving on. Although I'm pretty interested in maybe the classic servers. We'll have to see what happens with that. Ugh, and what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy in here? Go and bother someone else. I haven't the time. Wait, what's that you say? Jordan sent you to help. Well, why didn't you say so? I don't know how anyone expects to get any work done around here if we don't have any ale. It's a woman after my own heart. Our beer level here in Anvilmar is dangerously low. Lucky for us, we've stowed some backup kegs for just such an occasion. West of Anvilmar, along the valley's northern border, you'll find kegs of Stormhammer Stout and Theramore Pale Ale. Just to the east of here, you'll find a stash of Nomenbrow. Nomenbrow. That's my personal favourite. Alright.
Be good.
We'll go get your beer. I might drink it on the way back, though.
What can I get for you?
Ergrim, boy, are you into archaeology? We've an exciting opportunity right outside our front door. All the shaking from today's seismic event has knocked a number of artifacts loose from the soil around our encampment. Survey along the valley's southern border, and you should find all sorts of treasures. Bring some back to me, and perhaps we can study them together. Right then, off you go.
Be good.
Alright, I guess off I go. We gotta collect beer and artifacts. Apparently archaeology and drinking heavily go together. Archaeology? I seem to remember where most of this stuff is. It's not a blind playthrough for sure. There'll be parts of the game I don't remember as well as others, but this is not one of them. I've done this zone more times than I can count because, you know, I'm partial to dwarves in most games. So we've got our cask of Nomenbrow and no artifacts yet. Here's our other cask right around this bend of Stormhammer Stout. Here's an artifact all the way over here across the road. Excuse me, bunny rabbit and kitten. There's a boar. He's friendly though. He's quite friendly. I know our other cask is way over here. Other friendly boar. A lot of boars around here. You mean like your channel? No, that's not nice. Be nice to GameLifeGame, will you? Nice to old Joseph. Just here trying to make nice videos for you folks. Experience World of Warcraft and plenty of other games. And here you are mocking me. Actually, you mocked yourself, dude. Alright, everybody knows I'm schizophrenic. You don't have to do the whole 17 personality thing. Well, maybe you do. Part of the beauty of making videos is talking with yourself. But you can talk to the game. The game's not doing anything right now. Just picking up these stone tablets and a few casks of beer. Hup! Over to the boar. There we go. Oh, there's extra stone tablets, but screw them. We did our quota. We're not doing any more work than we're being paid for. It's really not a very good dwarven work ethic, but, you know, what are we gonna do? Yeah. Over the hills and through the woods, back to Anvilmar we go, carrying casks of ale and a bunch of rocks. I don't know how to read them. So for others of you who don't know me, or maybe only know me from YouTube, I'm mostly a Twitch streamer. YouTube is kind of a new thing for me. I've been streaming on Twitch for a little over a year, and have a really nice community over there. You should check us out sometime. You can find me under GameLifeGame. But yeah, the rest of the time, when I'm not working, I'll be making YouTube videos. So check it out. Hope you enjoy it. Back to Anvilmar we go. Endless self-promotion at an end.
I've the finest wares in
Grundle.
the land.
That's an unfortunate name. Forgotten dwarven artifacts. A remnant from a previous generation of dwarves. Yes? Wonderful! Look at this one. It must be over 200 years old. That's how old you look too, sir. Now on to other matters. The Trog village to the southwest suffered similar damage to ours. One would assume logically that there would be some Trog artifacts sticking out of the ground too. Unfortunately, it looks like most of the artifacts have already been scooped up by Trog scavengers. Please go see if you can find some way to get them back. Believe it or not, knowledge about Trogs may eventually lead to further knowledge about the mighty dwarves. Contain 5 priceless Rockjaw artifacts. Rockjaw scavengers.
Off with you.
And come here, circly question mark, Jonah.
What's on your
The
mind?
ale, darling, the ale! Stout doesn't even begin to describe this beer. It's said that TPA is made with genuine swamp water, which adds that distinctive aroma. Doesn't it smell musty? A light beer with a big head. I'm leaving that one alone. Jonah drinks deeply from the gnomon brow. Ah, this is the spot. Now we can get some work done around here. If we're going on lockdown for any extended period of time, we're going to need some food and some blankets to keep the wee ones warm. Would you mind heading outside and gathering up some supplies? You'll find that a few of the small boars actually have some healthy-sized haunches. Good for eating. Yeah, well, you've also got some healthy-sized haunches there, Jonah, if I may be so forward. I don't want to talk about the eating part, though. That's kind of creepy. We'll also need some pelts from the young wolves. You'll find animals almost anywhere you go in Coldridge. I noticed that
Keep your
already,
feet
actually.
on the ground.
It's true. His name is Lo, so when you go up to him, you just say, Lo. And he's like, Lo. Alright, we don't need to be in here anymore. Rockjaw artifacts, boar haunches, and ragged wolf hide. We're on our way. We're on our way to Anvilmar and beyond. We need more. I can't wait to get charged. I think we get it at level 3. Sorry, ragged young wolf. I require your face. Maybe just your pelt. You can keep your wolf face. It's fine. This guy's like level 3. He's not that ragged. Fortunately, I can slam him repeatedly. And normally, when I do a Warcraft character, I do a lot of trade skills. Like mostly skinning and mining, or mining and herbalism, or something along those lines. There it is, level 3, and we got charged. I won't be doing trade skills in this one, because I usually do it for money. If I do trade skills at some point later, it'll be off the stream. Or off the vid, probably. Unless I do an instructional or something, but... Oh, I forgot to charge already, because I'm not used to having it. Come here, small craggy. Oh. There's an axe to your big ugly head. Scratching his butt. That's lovely. Hello, laddie. I need those artifacts, okay? I forgot to charge again. I think I'm a noob. Look at that. It's a beauteous thing. But you have to loot him. There you go. Slam. Da-da-da. Let the dwarves be dwarves. That's right. I'm a mean, nasty fighter. I swing in my axe at a Rockjaw scavenger to steal his artifacts. It's as much rap as you'll get out of me today, I swear. That's a rap, so to speak. Let's get a little too punny up in here. We got all the artifacts we need, that's good. Can't charge again just yet, though. Oh, crack boar. I kind of like the new leveling too. It's one of the reasons I was inspired to do this particular series, is because they now made it so I can explore all the vanilla zones, and instead of just whipping through stuff, the challenges will be level appropriate as long as I stop XP at 60. Because you can level through, I think you can level through all of the vanilla zones, and each expansion is now level scaled to your character, so you go to Stranglethorn at level 60, all the mobs will be level 59, 60, 61, something like that. So it makes it a little more interesting than just going and slaughtering everything when you're level 100 or 110 or whatever, just to complete quests. It's a little slower, but it's actually more like playing the game instead of just having a to-do list, you know? To me, it's a lot more fun. I really enjoy the leveling process, and I get tired of just doing dungeons over and over again or something. That's the other thing, we won't actually be doing dungeons on this character. I say every quest in the game except the dungeon quests. What we will do is at a separate point, we'll do a separate character just for dungeons. And if we're lucky, we might be able to find some folks from stream who want to do them with us. And we can really take our time with them and appreciate the lore in them. As opposed to the usual dungeon groups these days where people just go flying through them. But that'll be a whole nother video series at some point. It's not what we're doing here. I don't know why I didn't charge. Maybe I like giving out freebies. It's not that kind of charge, you moron. Fair enough. I can't get out of the dwarf accent. I'm not Irish or anything like that. I can't. Once I'm in the accent, it's just it's gonna stick with me, you know. It's just the way it is. We head back to Anvilmar with our bounty, and then we'll move on to the second part of Coldridge Valley, where I think we have to take on some trolls, if I remember correctly. Oh, hello, Bunny Rabbit. We won't be doing a max achievement run on this guy or anything yet. At some point we'll do that. We do have other characters on this account, so it's not like we have a fresh account here. But you'll see achieves pop up from time to time. Max achievements is probably too much of an undertaking. If I ever want to play other games, then I do. So, both on stream and on YouTube. But what you should know about my gaming habits is they're all going to be either streamed or recorded, and all of them will be uploaded to this YouTube channel going forward. With the very few exceptions of when I do a song request night, because there's no point in uploading that to YouTube because they just copyright infringe it. But we do song requests usually on Saturday nights on my Twitch channel. Did you manage to pry any artifacts from the Trogs? An exquisite specimen of Trog engineering. Or it might be a rock. Fair enough. Well, would you look at this? An axe blade, a couple of arrowheads, and what appears to be some sort of ordinary spoon. This is indeed fascinating. Thanks again for your help, Bergren. I've much studying to keep myself occupied while Joran's got us under lockdown. And we got a breastplate.
Watch,
nice.
get her back.
More upgrades, man. That's a downgrade, man. But we'll take the breastplate, and now we look all... Look at us. We're official now. We've made progress with our gear. Hello, Ogard the patient.
Hi.
The people are getting restless. Do you have the supplies yet? Well, we have healthy-sized and suitable for eating boar haunches, and we have a bit mangy, but softer than the boar hides, ragged wolf hides. Here you go. This'll have to do for now. We've got people to feed here, but we've got to make do with what we've got. With any luck, King Bronzebeard and Ironforge will send us some help shortly. If you knew what I knew. You've done us a great service here, but I'm afraid I've got to send you off elsewhere. Grellan Whitebeard, a good friend of mine, has put in word that he may need some reinforcements near the troll camps to the southwest. Follow the road westward. You should find him soon enough. Be well, Hergrin. Trogs may be a pain, but trolls are a whole other type of trouble. Report to Grellan.
Watch your back.
Right, I guess we're reporting to Grellan. Oh. Can we sell to somebody? Yeah. This fella.
Oh,
Here, will you buy me stuff? I'm also not going to be worrying too much about anything I want to auction. Or doing any of that on stream. I'll just mail it to a bank character or something. So we'll be keeping this purely about the questing. Take the road westward. Now before arrows, This big yellow arrow on the minimap that tells me where to go. Before arrows, you had to follow the directions in the quests. So I remember the first time doing this, I did exactly what they said, which was follow the road westward. Just like I'm doing now. So, for a little bit of old school flavor, we'll do what the quest says. Also, we get to look at the big trees, the high sun, as we walk through Coldridge Valley. Beautiful, beautiful place. Full of lots of beer, lots of artifacts, and lots of dwarves. So if you're watching, I'm curious to know what you think about the upcoming official classic servers that Blizzard's going to be releasing for World of Warcraft. What would you like to see in them? What wouldn't you like to see in them? Comment in the comments below. That's where you usually comment, right? I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, forgive me. But yeah, comment in the comments. Because commenting in the comments is usually where you want to put comments when you have to comment. About what you would like to see, if you're looking forward to the classic servers, if you could give a crap, I'd like to hear it all. I'd like to hear both sides. And or do you just want to tell me why the hell are you playing Warcraft? It's 2018, man. Well, what are you gonna do? I play what I like, dudes. And if you still like Warcraft today, it's okay with me, because it's a great game. It's still good fun.
No.
Welcome, warrior. Are you ready to get to work? I mean, that's why I came here. The trolls are acting up. More than usual, I'd say. We've seen them put together war parties before, but this time it's different. What matters most, however, is the continued protection of Anvilmar. I've no intention to let these trolls flank Anvilmar while its attention is turned towards Trogs. Go through the ranks a bit. They need to know that we're still not without defenses. Kill 10 Frostmane Troll Whelps.
Safe
Right.
travels.
But the Apprentice Soren has a quest for us too.
How are ya?
I'm notoriously bad at reading troll facial expressions. That being said, these trolls don't look angry to me. They seem to be confused. Maybe a little frightened. Something's happening here that we're not seeing. Ergrin, I say we do some investigation before we just kill every troll in sight. There are 3 troll camps in the areas, one to the southeast, one to the southwest, and one due west. Each camp has a soothsayer. See if you can get close enough to listen to what they're saying.
Safe
I'll do my best, dude. Hey, Felix.
Please
Poor Felix has been here for like 13 years, man. Oh dear, things aren't looking good for Felix. I was on my way to join my fellow gnomes in Novergon, but then it all went so horribly wrong. I left Anvilmar, bags packed, and wading through waist-deep snow. Then we had this ridiculous earthquake, and I got all turned around. I ended up here, and what's worse, the trolls stole all my stuff. Pergrin, I've obviously proven myself to be quite incompetent over the last day and a half. Would you mind infiltrating the troll camp southwest of here and returning my stuff to me? Obtain Felix's box, chest, and bucket of bolts.
Off and away.
Alrighty. We'll go do what you want me to do, man. I got you. There's a whelp. Charge! I like how I throw my butt at him. I know it's a shoulder block, but it kind of looks like I throw my butt at him. 1 down. 9 to go. Yeah, you tell him, dude. With your axe. So MMOs are kind of my private addiction. Haha! It all started with Ultima Online, then went to EverQuest, then World of Warcraft. Did a bunch in between, and we may do some reviews of some other MMOs on the channel from time to time. The spirits be angry with us. I don't know why the spirits be rejecting us so. Don't worry, child. Grignir gonna help us get through this. Grignir? Who's Grignir? I know who Grignir is, but you know. The role-playing. She's just gonna stay kneeling there and watch me beat her brother to death. I'm gonna make you into Mojo. Level 4. Cranking right along. We've got Felix's bucket of bolts. Beat this guy up. There it is. For the most part, I'm usually going to post these videos up unedited because, you know, 'tis what it is. I'm trying to do a good, concise 30-minute or so video each time we do this Warcraft stuff until we find a good place to stop. We're going to get through Coldridge here, and then when we reach the next area, we'll be resting up for the next video. So, Again, that should be between 30 and 40 minutes, probably. If you're new to my channel, let me know what other games you might like to see me play. You can check out my stream archives. I play a lot of retro games. I don't have the greatest PC in the world, so I don't play too much new stuff yet, but we'll be doing videos of other things too. What we gonna do now, you ask? We wait. Grignir says he gonna talk to the elemental. Get it to fight on our side. I'm stuck in between dwarf and troll. Soon enough, we take over this valley. Soon enough. Felix's chest. I like how the other trolls are like, there's that dwarf that murdered our friends. It's cool. Just let him run by. Here we go, loop-de-loop. There's Felix's something. Our land be a land of ice and snow. But beneath the earth, child, there always be fire. Doing the worst, like, troll accent right now. The spirit come from deep down to talk with Grignir. Alright, now we know what's happening, kind of. So Grignir must be their boss, and he's recruiting some sort of elemental to help kill the dwarves, which we can't let happen, clearly. We'll go back to Relland Whitebeard over here, I think his name is, and hand in our quests and see what he has to say about all this. And I think that little quest will pretty much wrap up Coldridge. I think there'll be one or two more after that very short. Mostly a lot of running across the zone at this point. Felix, I found your stuff, man.
My, you're a tall one.
I know. Once I get my tools, I'm out of here. I hate to tell you, buddy. It's been 13 years. I don't think you're going anywhere. Maybe in the new expansion, they'll actually let him move. Huzzah! You found them! Get ready, women of Nomergon! Here comes Felix! Now, which road takes me out of here?
Be seeing you.
Apparently he's blind. He never found it.
How are you?
Hopefully that did the trick. Anvilmar will be safe from the trolls for the time being. Now to find out what it is that has the trolls so agitated. So we can take the two-hander? Oh, that's a one-handed axe. Or the two-handed sledge. We'll take the two-handed sledge.
Keep your feet on the
We're going
ground.
to stick to two-handers for now. I haven't actually decided what to do with level 10 yet.
Great to meet you.
Interesting. And funny, apparently. Sounds like the fire elemental might have snuck in from Siren Gorge. Oh, the earthquake opened up a crack in the elemental plane. Soren laughs uncomfortably. Yes, he did. Either way, this is bad news. You should probably report this information to Grelin.
Watch your back.
Fair enough.
Well met.
Soren did well to send you out on recon. That's some good information you have right here. Trouble is, this just adds more work for us to do. The trolls, confused as they are right now, still would like to kick the dwarves right out of Coldridge. I'm certainly not going to let some fiery demon turn our snowy valley into a mountain lake. The troll leader, his servants, and the fire creature should all be in the cave to the southeast. Take 'em all out. Grignir the Cold, leader of the local Frostmain.
Be good.
Alright. Back to the cave. We were outside the cave before. It's right over here. You can see it through the trees. You can also see the forest through the trees. Over there. Don't look. Imagine if Slenderman was in this game. I don't know why I just thought of that. It'd be weird. Just running through a World of Warcraft forest and all of a sudden Slender's chasing you. Let's not bring him up anymore. I never played that game anyway. I only watched some videos of it. Hello, Frostmain Blade. Sorry about this. You don't appear to be very hostile. But I know your plans are nefarious. You poisoned me, you bum.
I need to get closer.
He's right there. Hoo-ya-ya! Still no charge, really? Fine. We'll walk. This is not doing much. Thank goodness. Something's yelling down here. Got all the regular trolls. We need the Novice, Grignir, and the Wayward Fire Elemental. There's the Novices, there's the Fire Elemental. Try to take them all one at a time.
I need a target.
I almost said a video recording interruption, but I fended it off for the moment. First a fire and now a dwarf. You're gonna die! I don't know about that, dude. Got special powers. I can grow bigger and stonier. Who's gonna die now, punk? Wayward Fire Elemental. Damatoro Nukrasteven Merc. Merc? Merc. This guy's getting hammered. This kind of fight sure burns me up. Oh boy. You guys should not let me talk. Making dad jokes in World of Warcraft. That's what it's gonna be. They call me the derp daddy for a reason. A derp, and I look like your daddy. Or maybe even your granddaddy. I'm not your daddy though. I got no kids. That I know of. And sudden paternity suits pop up. Nope, that would be weird, because, yeah. Well, reasons. There we go. Run around the corner. Back out to Grell and Whitebeard. Tell him we took care of the problem. And I think we've saved Coldridge Valley. Despite the ubiquitous numbers of trolls, wolves, and boars still wandering around. Not to mention the trogs, who are still angry. But what are you gonna do? It's a multiplayer game. It'd be cool if they ever did the phasing, so actually... Probably be impossible, but like, things really changed permanently when you completed the quests for that character.
What's on your mind?
I'm glad you've returned safely, Hurgrin. While it may not look like it now, you've proven to be a tremendous asset in the protection of Anvilmar. Here, take this as a symbol of my gratitude. Eggs. The presence of a fire elemental here in Coldridge is no small matter. That earthquake did more than just upset a bunch of trogs, it changed the world enough to tear a gash into the elemental plane. We should submit a report to Ironforge. You wouldn't be willing to take a trip, would you? Don't worry. I have a feeling that you'll do just fine. Talk to Hans Springsprocket by the tunnel on the eastern edge of the valley. He'll point you in the right direction.
Safe.
Or I could just follow this arrow. At least there's not a giant honking arrow on the actual game screen or something. That would be really aggravating. Look, there's just trogs, all sorts of stuff just running around. Yeah, we could put those on. Okay. I'm gonna make sure we upgraded our weapon, but yeah, we got the hammer in our hands. Excuse me, fella. Listen, I know this is your valley, where you think it is, but... Guys, fight the good fight, alright? I have to move on to another place. I helped you as much as I feel like it right now. We could stay and wipe him out, but, you know... What would the next level 1 character do? Young dwarves need a place to hone their skills, you know. Right. Going up the hill here. The tunnel. The Hans Springsprocket. He's got to be a gnome. Oh, we got Victory Rush now. That'll help. It'll heal us a little bit and help us chain together our attacks better. You're not Hans. You're Mountaineer Thalos. There he is. Gnome, sure enough.
Honored, I'm sure.
To Ironforge? Well, first you'll need to go through Karanos. And before that, you'll have to go through this tunnel. That tunnel? Oh, did you just see that? Oh, the whole cave just crumbled like that? I guess it's good that you got here when you did, not a minute earlier. While this development makes my job of monitoring the cave entrance much easier, I imagine it makes it a lot harder for you to get to Karanos. Hey, wait! I've got an idea! The Gnomeregan Airmen have a flight path not far from here. I'll send up a signal and they should be here to help. I imagine they'll land back over at Anvilmar. Report to Milo Geartwinge, near Anvilmar.
Very well, then.
Does he ever send up the signal? He lied to me.
Hi, how are you?
My gosh, it's full of rocks!
Very good.
Are you talking about my head again? Son of a... It's not nice. I don't know why gnomes are mean to me. It's because I have a big head and burly arms and a hairy belly. Big bushy beard. Big hammer on my back. What do they think I am? Here's Milo. And Milo's gyro.
Good day to you.
Milo Gear Twins reporting for duty. You sent up a distress signal? The weight limit on my gyro is such that I only have enough room for one dwarf. Looks like you're in luck, Hergrin. That dwarf woman Jonah told me most of your personal belongings have been moved inside Anvilmar. Please gather what you need. I'll finish up my affairs that remain. And return to me when you're prepared for takeoff.
Off and
All
away.
right. Back to Anvilmar. We'll say goodbye to Jonah. Joran's wife. Remember that it's Joran's wife. Don't hit on her. It's not nice. Up the hill. Down the stairs. Well, they used to make you train against these training dummies with new skills and stuff. They're like, yeah, don't worry about that anymore. That's just silly. Well, what's this? That's my beer battle. Battle? Barrel. It's my beer barrel. Stuttering John here. I mean, Joe. Stuttering Joe here. And I got my ragged wolfhide cloak apparently out of that box. And now I need some leftover boar meat, because that's classy. Sell some stuff.
Interest you on a pint?
I think we need food right now.
Watch your back.
Here's Jonah.
Great to meet
You're
you.
leaving. Make sure you stock up before you head out. More importantly, please speak to Tharic Blackstone once you arrive in Karanos. Tell him what has happened here in Coldridge and that we could use some assistance. Hopefully, he'll be able to arrange something for us.
Off with
I'll
you.
do what I can, Jonah. Do what I can. Also, I'll say hi to Joran on my way past, because he's Jonah's brother. Yeah, that was a stretch, huh? Ow. Have a nice day!
Greetings.
Are you absolutely certain you've taken care of everything? You won't have time to turn back. One for the road. Warmer than it looks. And why does it always taste so much better the day after? Took you long enough. Hold on tight and take a good hard look. Chances are you won't be coming back here for quite some time. Let's go.
Alrighty then.
We got ourselves a gyrocopter. Wait, is he driving? Oh no, it's like remote controlled. This is not good. Is this thing on? Ah, there you are. Hello, I figured that while you're flying to Karanos, I'd give you some data about what's going on outside of Coldridge Valley. Discover Dunborough. It seems you Coldridge folks are dreadfully underinformed about the events of the last few days. Well, yeah, we're in a valley, separated by a mountain. If you thought you had problems with trolls in Coldridge, wait till you get to Karanos. That big cataclysm got the trolls all stirred up out there. Wonder what expansion this is from. And if you look over to your left, you'll see that the gnomes have retaken Gnomergon. I will. Hooray for us! If you look over to the right, there's plenty else going on out here too. We've opened up the path to the airport. There's rumors of dark irons in the east. Oh, and I think something weird is going on with that dwarf king, Magni. Might want to check it out. It's cool that they opened up the airport. I remember that. People used to try to get there and couldn't. You used to get banned for going up there, I think. Well, here we are. Here's Tharic Blackstone. Deliver the message?
Talk to me.
Coldridge Valley. I've got my own problems here. What, they can't deal with a couple of trogs and trolls and incursions from the elemental plane? Actually, on second thought, that is kind of a lot. I'm surprised they're doing as well as they are. I'll see what I can do.
Be good.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, Ergrin, the dwarf warrior, will see what he can do. Till we see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, Hergrin bids you adieu. Thanks for coming! My name again is Joe, and we will see you next video. Once again, I'm going to try to do a daily World of Warcraft lore video as we take Hergrin through every quest on the Alliance side except for dungeons. And then we'll probably also do a companion piece with a Horde character, so stay tuned. Also look for some other daily uploads, including my stream archive from every night, and some other series that I have planned. Thank you for hanging with me. I will see you guys next time. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Comment in the chat about what you're looking for about those classic servers or not, and I will see you the next time I see you. So, if there's anything else I can do for you, you let me know. Until next time, this is GameLifeGame signing off, reminding you that life is what happens in between games. So until I see you next game, enjoy your life, be kind to those you meet, because life is just too short for anything else. Alright, see ya.